Hello, everybody. Welcome to the POGCAST in all its glory. I am Liam from Liam the Great, and you are whatever you are. What is your name?
My name is Jackson, and my YouTube channel is called No. It's very hard to find. I am like Agent 47. Never mind. That's a bad comprehension. Yep. Yeah, that's the word we're going with.
Yeah.
Anyway,
comprehension sounds like a reading comprehension. Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, I remember in grade 6 when we did that because our teacher just was not there.
I remember in grade 4, our teacher was so scared of losing her job that she would test us every single day for 2 weeks straight because there was a test we had to do. There was a reading comprehension test we had to do, and if a bunch of the class failed it, that would mean that the teacher wasn't teaching us well. It wasn't our grade, it was the teacher's job in our hands. So she was going crazy. I remember doing that test
in grade 4.
What?
That test in grade 4. Our teacher had the most upright confidence. Like, she had the most confidence I've ever seen in a person.
Really?
Considering that her job was in her hands. She did not care.
Yeah.
She was so confident in what she taught us.
Alright, so, let's see. Okay, so I wanted to just quickly mention a few things about this new podcast, because it's brand new, obviously. So, first of all, it won't be quite as family-friendly as my channel, because it's not me who's running it.
Here.
Yeah, that weird kid on the side is here as well, and he's a co-host, so this is not a guest. He's going to be here every episode, as many as he can, and
Who, me?
Yeah, you. We also have a podcast Discord server, link in the description. Go check it out. We're setting it up right now, so it might not be right away. It might not be there.
It might not be free forever, so yeah, just kind of
yeah.
Join while you can.
Yeah, exactly. And
anyway, Liam, are you going to talk about the Amber Alert that came out today? And
yes,
how I thought
that was my goal.
House?
So it's 10:30 at night. I'm trying to go to bed, and then this like fire alarm type of beep goes off, and it's from a device. I have my brother's phone, my phone, and a laptop beside my bed. But one of them goes off. It's super loud. Like, I can't hear anything but it. I can't believe my brother didn't wake up. Like, seriously, I jumped. And I was so scared. I froze for like 5 minutes. It took me so off guard. Anyways, I finally worked up the confidence to check my phone, and I had these 2 notifications saying security alert. And it told me about a suspect, and it told me exactly what they were wearing and what car they were driving. And I was so scared. Anyways, I went into my parents' room and told them, and they had actually gotten the same notification. And then I texted Jackson. Well, he's right here with me at like 10:40.
Yeah, and then, so I got up in the morning, as I can sleep through a train going right beside me. But I can't sleep past, I don't know, just some basic things. But, so I walked out, I opened my door, I walked out, and we have a sliding door in the kitchen, and we have the blind. So the blind was open, like closed, but it was on the side that goes in the middle. So I thought the sliding door was open. So I just went, like, no, I'm not going to worry about that. I just went into the living room and just watched YouTube. But then I saw the message that Liam sent me, so I'm like, I'm going to go get the dog. I turned on the light. Anyway, I had... my neighbor's house was looking nice. That ever since they got rid of the burning debris of the house that was there, since someone burned it down because they were drug dealers. Pretty cool. Pretty POGCAST. Yeah, I don't blame you for unsubscribing for that pun or joke. On to you, Liam.
I basically just had to go grab a cord because my phone's about to run out of battery, and if I don't plug it in, then the podcast ends. Okay, 1 second.
Did you call it the podcast or POGCAST?
Sorry, the POGCAST. Anyways,
The Pogger.
I don't really have much to talk about other than, I don't know, I had basketball tryouts today. and they were alright. We just ran a lot, and now I feel like I'm gonna fall over and die, but how's your day been?
In that gym today, towards the end, he was like doing like Dark Souls combat. He was just rolling on the floor.
We had gym, and we play this game. They call it the flag game, but it's really like a flag tag thing.
Let me just set the tone.
Yeah.
So, if anyone has ever played football or watched someone play like kind of younger football, no one's have tackling people, you have flags. So we have those flags, and it's like that. So it was the last one. It was elimination. They all started like going on Liam. He fell and he just started rolling like it was like something out of a Dark Souls boss. He started rolling out of the way.
Like there was like 5 times where like 3 or 4 or maybe even 5 people just come up to me because I don't know why I'm so threatening, even though I'm a twig, but they come right up to me and they immediately try to get me. So they surround me. So I have to go on the ground and I roll away. Like I go on my back and I roll away. And eventually they get me because I'm not as fast as them when I'm rolling, but I'm also not doing a proper roll. I'm just hurting my back. But I got out, and everybody was laughing. It was
he
great.
Was doing like the roll. You know when you're like young, there's like a hill, and you just kind of like roll down the hill. That's what he was doing, but he wasn't rolling down a hill. He was rolling just on a smooth, flat gym floor.
And my back, I could feel it touch, like my spine hit the floor of the gym. It hurt so bad.
Yes, your back is touching your spine. They're definitely not the same thing.
But yeah, it's not like. Did you really think that they were the same thing? Because that's insane. Your back is. You know what? They're the same thing.
Yeah, you almost said your back
I'm
is
joking.
Spine.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, tomorrow. I think tomorrow we should have our first guest on the POGCAST. His name
I'm not gonna spoil who he is, but he's special.
Yeah, he's special.
He's special in the head. He's not dense. He's not dense like Liam. He's not special like me. He is just special because he sees thunder.
Yes,
that's all I'm gonna say.
We call him Thou Who Sees Thunder. And he does. He literally saw thunder. Like one time we were. Well, should I save this story for that podcast?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
anyway.
Okay. How was your day? Talk about some story. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just going to say a note before I do. So, this is just a quick note. Do not expect, like, a schedule. It will not work. Yeah. There will be no schedule. Anyway.
Well, unless we can figure out a way to do one video a week, but we wouldn't have a time when that would come out. We would do it, like, randomly in the week.
Yeah.
And we might add extra videos to it.
Yeah. So, here's one. So one night, this was after I was sleeping, my dog went outside and she was attacked by like a raccoon or something. So I didn't know this when I got up, so I just got up, the blinds are missing. Her dog bed is just covered in blood. There's blood on the floor. I don't know where she is. I'm like thinking like she's dead. Like my parents killed her or something. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna get the baseball bat just in case. But then it turns out she was attacked by a she was attacked by a baseball bat.
She was
attacked by like a raccoon or something.
I can just imagine the image in my head right now. The baseball bat just walks up and smacks your dog in the face, like all by itself, just floats on over. Okay.
Speaking of attack, I'm gonna tell him about the fact of the time I may have met a serial killer. So
tell me about your sociopathic test.
Oh yeah, so I took a sociopathic test. Liam got like a 54. If you get a 58.
Yeah, okay, listen. So,
50.
There is 104 points.
Like the most.
Wait. There's 104
so
points.
Liam got
and if you get 58 or higher out of 104, you're considered a sociopath. I got 54, so I'm not.
And I got 85. So,
and he did genuinely get 85. It wasn't like he was just joking. He got 85.
Yeah. So anyway. So it was on the weekend. I think it was like a Saturday. So I'm up. My parents are sleeping. My dog is. Well, I don't know where she was. I can't remember if she was barking or not. Anyway, not important. So, I think I heard my dog barking, so someone was around. I opened the door, and there was someone there. This is the first thing he asked me. The very first thing he said, "Are your parents home?" I'm like, "Yes." Even though they're sleeping, I'm like, "Yes," because this is how I get murdered. And he's like, "I'm just going to tell you that there's a fox outside, and just make sure no children get out." He leaves. I look outside. There's nothing out there. And I'm just thinking in my head, what if I said no? Or what if they're asleep? Or what if I said they're sleeping? I could have been a statistic. Like my favorite quote by Stalin.
A statistic.
One death.
Just like our favorite quote.
Is just
Wait. Our favorite quote from Stalin. I'm gonna read it here.
One death is a tragedy, but a million is just a statistic.
And if you say it with a Russian accent, one death is just. Wait, how do you do it? Okay, in Russia.
One death is just
in Russia.
One death is.
Okay.
Yeah.
One death
let's
is
just
just
stop
a
before you
tragedy.
get canceled for being
One
racist.
death is a tragedy, but 1 million deaths is just a statistic. Oh man, that's actually kind of creepy.
You got a speech impediment saying that.
Yeah, I got it. You know that speech impediment must be like
You're having a
contagious
speech
or something.
impediment saying speech impediment.
Exactly. Yes. Anyways, what do we want to talk
I'm having
about?
I'm having some non-sponsored ginger ale.
Okay. Oh yeah, if you want to sponsor us for whatever reason, we literally will promote you for dirt cheap, like $2.
Yeah.
So if you ever found us, go for it.
If you are stupid enough to to trust your money in us, go ahead. You're not getting the money back.
Yeah.
We are like the banks before 1921. If you put the money in us and you lose it, you're not getting it back.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means. I didn't get that reference. I'm assuming it was a Great Depression reference, but okay.
Yeah, Great Depression and Teddy Roosevelt. I don't know why people call him that. Franklin D. Roosevelt made a policy, and it's like...
In 1921?
Tell me about that.
He was president for 3 terms, but not that long. Jeez.
Yeah, no, but it was after they got out of the Great Depression.
Oh.
He put this in after the fact.
Okay, let's talk about our plans for this podcast. What we want to do with it.
There are no plans.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Stop lying. There is no plans.
The POGCAST Discord server. Join it today. Woo. What's another story? Oh, I have a story. I have a story. So, it was summer, about 2 or 3 years ago, and I was just chilling, and I believe I angered my brother. I forget how. I probably did something mean, I probably said something.
You.
No. Oh my god, I have so many stabbing stories though.
You angered him by turning his toothbrush into a shiv.
Okay, now I have 4 stories. Wait, now I have 4 stories. Okay, so, let me just finish this one first. So anyways, I got him really mad. I ran in the bathroom because he's chasing me with a massive Nerf gun. He wants to stab me with a Nerf gun. And I locked the door in the bathroom, and he puts the Nerf gun through a hole in the door. And it's still there to this day. And now, my second story, once again, I angered my brother because I'm a terrible person, I make him angry. And, I was trying to fight him off, and then he was tired of me winning. So he goes and grabs scissors.
A real gun.
Listen. He grabs scissors, and he actually, he pulls them out and tries to stab me with them, but I hold him back, and I grab the scissors out of his hand and put them away. And then oh my goodness. That was, he was so close. And it's not like he's crazy. He just got really angry, I guess. Anyways, now my third story is about drug dealers that live by our house. Yay. Crap. Hey, I'm in the middle of a podcast. Okay, yeah, can you leave? I'll edit it. I'll have to edit this video then. Okay, so, yeah, drug dealers, and so they live about,
I used to live by one.
Yeah, listen.
But you already know that. Everyone knows that now.
Yeah, because you are one.
That's Seth.
What?
That's Seth.
That's no name.
His name rhymes with meth.
Yes, okay, so Thou Who Sees Thunder is also, his name is Seth, and his name rhymes with meth, which is not a coincidence. Actually, yes it is. Because that's all he ever does. Anyways, so these guys live like 100 feet away from me, and whenever I go outside, I'm concerned if I'll get shot. No, I'm joking. But it was kind of like that. Like you couldn't go. We weren't allowed outside. We weren't allowed outside if it was dark out, because you never know.
You weren't allowed outside.
If it was dark out.
What are you, prisoners?
Well, yeah, obviously. What else would we be? Children?
The first part you said that we're not allowed outside. You didn't say if it was dark.
I said we're not allowed outside if it's dark.
Yeah, first you just said we're not allowed outside. Then you added if it's dark.
Anyways, so we weren't allowed outside if it was dark out, and eventually one of these days, like, somebody got shot and killed, like, just like a few feet. Like, I would have been asleep, but that happened like literally 100 feet away. And I'm just
wasn't me. I was busy burying another body.
Yeah, I figured you were. Anyways, now we're going to go to the segment that we have created. I forget what it's called, but it'll show up there. Anyways, I will see you when it's finished.
Body. This is just a tip from the Friendly Hood Sociopath. So if you cut the lungs out, like puncture the lungs, the body won't actually float. So what you would do is you would cut pretend like you're doing a surgery, like a heart transplant, but you're not saving them because they're already dead. So you cut them open, you remove the rib cages, cut their lungs, and then dump them in the body. But before, you do whatever you want with them. Because if you're killing someone, you might be that more sick in the head. Anyway, and then the next part of this is going to be, who are you going to kill next? Well, if you're wondering why I killed this person, because he beat his dog to death, that's pretty much it. I don't really accept those types of people in society. Yeah, so until next time.
Alright, that was Jackson's segment, to put it lightly. The live audience knows... Yeah, it was good enough. Good enough. The live audience knows a little bit more about that, but let's just get right into it. We were just talking, because that's what we do. I'm trying to think of a story. Actually, you probably have one. I've told like 3 straight.
Okay, let me think. So there's one time I was playing hockey. We were on Houghton. They're pretty much the same. Except one's in America and one's an island, but close enough. So anyway, back to the story. So Houghton's allowed to trek like a year or 2 before we are. So they started doing that, and I was about to get in a fight with this kid. Not like a typical young hockey fight, we're just pushing each other. Like full blown dropping, NHL, dropping the gloves and sticks and punching each other fight. The only reason that stopped was because they blew the whistle. If the goalie did not hold the puck, if the goalie threw the puck out, I would have probably been in a fight. Oh yeah, I don't know if I would have knocked the kid out or not. Either way, I would probably end up breaking the cage, denting it.
Good job. Just a terrible story for all of us.
Then there's another time in St. John. So typically when a goalie has the puck, you can take at it. But this is St. John, more corrupt than the Soviet government. So the ref was standing there. So this kid was doing that for like a minute. He watched the stick. I'm not joking. He watched the stick like a second before I came in and punched him in the face. he went flying back and hit the boards. And everyone was wanting me to get kicked out of the game, but I only got like a 2-minute penalty.
Why would everybody want you out?
No, not everyone, just the people from St. John, because
okay.
they're more corrupt than the Soviet Union.
The people from St. John are more corrupt than the Soviet Union.
Well, the refs, though.
Yeah, so, actually, for real, have you ever had any bad reffing experiences? I've had a bunch, and I've only played a few sports, and I've had terrible referees. There's, a couple good ones, and then most of them suck, though. I don't get why. Why are they so biased all the time?
In St. John, when we were playing, the refs, no matter what they would do, no matter what the St. John team would do, it wouldn't matter. Actually, I think the Nakawik one's the worst. So, you know the basic rules of hockey, right?
Yeah.
Liam? So, this person hit the crossbar. It went 15 feet in the air, and the ref called it a goal.
Really? Wait, say that again. I was trying to type. Say that again. I was trying to type.
So, this kid came in. He hit the crossbar. It went 15 feet in the air, and the ref called it a goal.
How? How do they do that? Well, how old were you?
I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it was the same tournament where I got kicked out for hitting a bunch of people. So
Man, it sounds like you're the type of person to head up to the hockey game and be all excited, and then somebody just accidentally bumps into you or something, and that ruins your whole day, and you punch 5 people, and then you get arrested.
No, what happens is I like playing.
You're like a Florida man.
I wouldn't be surprised if I am truly a Florida man. Anyway,
let's look up some Florida man stuff. Okay. I want to show the audience what mine is on my birthday. That? Because it'll be fun. January 1st.
Do mine while you're at it?
January 1st, Florida man.
You have to yell everything. Can I tell my story?
Yeah, go for it.
Anytime I'm playing hockey, and I really enjoy playing hockey, but there's some kids that just keep attacking you. There was someone from Presque Isle, I think. Whenever he saw me on the ice, he would always attack me. It never worked out. He always ended up with an injury. But
I wish I could see this.
Anyway, people will be. I will just be enjoying a hockey game, and then there's those people that kind of get rough, and I'm not gonna just sit there and take it. I actually end up fighting back.
Yeah.
I don't really lose because I typically end up with sharpening my hockey stick into a spear and impaling them.
Jeez.
It hasn't happened, but you get the point. It's not like a full-blown fist fight. We are using the sticks.
Yeah. Okay, so, so I looked up January 1st, Florida man, because that's my birthday, January 1st. By the way, tell me what your birth date is, Jackson, and I will look yours up as well.
Mine is the 15th, and I can only tell you mine.
15th
mine is
of what?
Florida man is arrested for sniffing people's toes in a library.
I have 2. The first one. Man arrested for attacking McDonald's employee. ABC action. Florida man arrested for attacking McDonald's employee over not getting the new law, which took effect January 1st in St. Petersburg. What?
Liam, you only do the first one.
What? No. The second one's so much better, though. That one sucks.
No, you only do the first. You do the first
Actually,
one.
the very first result? Wait, the very first result?
This is replacing horoscopes. We're not using those. We're using Florida man, then your birth date. And the very first answer. As long as it's not an ad, the first actual article is what you pick.
This is the very first one. January 1st. What is the Florida man birthday challenge? January 1st. Naked Florida man bites canine, punches, and splits another neighbor, called them and said that there was a man with a flashlight in his yard.
Oh, that's hilarious. I think you might want to do mine. I think mine is changed.
Okay.
You should probably do mine.
What is it?
September 15th.
September. Oh, that's only
4 days. And
yeah, I was like
4 days and 7 years away from 9/11.
7 years, yep. September 15th, Florida man. Florida man suspected of smelling woman's feet at library. Police say they've arrested a man several days after complaint someone who was spotted crawling under library and tables and smelling. Oh.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes.
Yeah, so just do that and just put in the comments below.
Yeah. And we'll look it up next episode with the Thou Who Sees Thunder. Florida
we'll see what his is.
Okay. What do you want to do now?
Any news? Any more stories?
I'm trying to think.
Anything
I'm pouring everything out on this crap podcast.
What about the test we did today that screwed with our brains?
Holy cow! Our test today was like, we had a math test over the past week, I guess. Well, it's taking place over this week.
It was so hard. I have 5 brain cells left. I only had 2 before, but
yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot for you. So basically,
it actually increased my brain cells.
Yeah, it actually increased.
Wait, wait, Liam.
What?
If we're doing the test, it would be -15 minus negative. Wait,
12.
-15. Wait, 15 negative minus -27. So it would increase the brain cells.
Anyways, the question that we were stuck on was -15 minus, negative 15, whatever, -12. Anyways, so we had to place the symbols between -15 and -12, and then between -12 and +6, and we had to use the order of operations. And I forgot that we had to use the order of operations, so I was just trying to do it normally, and I thought of every single possibility you could do it normally, which was like 16, I think, 16 questions, and I couldn't find it. And
I did the same, but I figured that out. But Liam argued with me for like 5 minutes until he finally understood what it meant.
I just told him his calculations were wrong, and then I realized that he's just doing it a different way. That's the proper way. Oh, that's great. That's great. All right, guys. So we have a story about Mrs. Thing that lets you out at the end of the school day.
Yes.
It's a really big name, but I mean, whatever. Just go with it. I believe that an educated guess is not necessarily the right answer.
Yeah,
and the question wanted you to make an educated guess, and I was thinking to myself, well, what if you make an educated guess, but it's wrong, because it's asking you to do an educated guess, but like, if you get it wrong, does it still count against you, and whatever. I'm sure it gives you extra points if you get it right, but is the end goal to get it right, or is the end goal to have a educated guess?
And then she did not answer the question.
So yeah, I asked her if you had an educated guess and it didn't happen to be the right answer, but it was still a very educated guess. You used logic, you used facts, and you. Oh yeah,
can I just state this?
What?
If any of our subscribers use the word guesstimate, I want them to unsubscribe. They're not worthy.
Yeah, that's cringe.
Listen to it.
Anyways, so. I asked about that and whether or not I could do that, and she immediately just shuts me down and says, no, you can't do that. It's wrong. Yeah. And I was so confused because
she answered it, but it was so vague that you almost have to ask. You have to ask another question.
I was gonna ask again, but I was so shut down. I didn't want to because I thought it might create conflict. I was like, I don't want to pursue this. But anyways, Anyways, I have to go.
I just accidentally gave out her name. I
have to go. So.
Okay, this is the
thank you
episode.
for watching.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our first podcast, and we will see you next time.
It's actually the POGCAST.
Yes, it's the POGCAST.
Yeah,
Why would you watch anything but the POGCASst?
Wait, William. Wait, you just said that it's not family friendly, but it's very family friendly so far.
Hopefully.
Do you want me to just get you demonetized?
No,
really quick?
I'm good. Anyways, we'll see you next time.
First one is family.
Goodbye.